Hi friends, this is DK, and in this video I'll show you something about the latest product from Sean Donoghue called as IMSC Rapid Mailer. And I'll be doing a short review of this product, and I'll also tell you if this product is actually for you or not. And should you actually invest in this in IMSC Rapid Mailer, and will this actually benefit you or not? Now, there are a few things that I want to talk to you about. I'll discuss about those in a few minutes in this video. Before that, let me tell you. Now, you can see here that I am on my WordPress blog here, and I am on the IMSC Rapid Mailer dashboard here. Now, this is a plugin, so it installs extremely easily into WordPress, and it has some very nice features here. And you can see here, this is a dashboard, and the dashboard itself looks like almost any of those expensive expensive autoresponders that you get to buy these days. So you can see here the dashboard pretty much gives you a lot of information here, first-hand information here. You can see here that it tells you about the recently sent mails, what is the performance of these mails, what's the number of emails that you've sent till date, and what are your total number of subscribers, how many mailing lists do you have, and all of those essential information about your autoresponder. And it also gives you these handy tabs here. One is for creating broadcast, for subscribers to create a list, and to check the queue. Now, the subscribers that I've uploaded here is a test subscribers list of test subscribers who've not been too active, and I keep filtering out my autoresponders for inactive subscribers, and these are basically those subscribers who've not been too active there. Just to check how this software works and how this plugin works, I uploaded these subscribers here. Now, if you see here, I sent out a few emails a couple of days back. And these are the responses, basic statistics about the email that I sent. You can see here, these are the number of subscribers that received the emails, and these are the number of emails that were sent, and you can see here the number of bounced emails as well. So the unsubscribes are also there. So you get all of these handy information here. And if you go to the Rapid Mailer menu, sub-menu, you can see here the options are: you can create a broadcast. You have the emails manager where you can see the emails that you've sent. You can see the links and the clicks, all statistics about your links and clicks. The autoresponders that you have, set up in your autoresponder account. The mailing lists, groups that you've set up, subscribers, custom fields, the import-export option where you can import and export subscribers, various themes that you have, which you can use there. And at the same time, you have the subscription orders, because IMSC Rapid Mailer also gives you this option of managing subscription orders. So you can run subscription orders, and you can send out emails for payments from your customers. And the last one is the configuration. So pretty much it's very simple. If you go to the create broadcast option here, let me show you how this thing works. So it is precisely the same as a WordPress post, WordPress editor. So you can see here, you just need to enter your subject line here, and you can enter your email body, email here, and you have some your custom fields and variables here. You can insert this into your post. You have an unsubscribe button. You have a lot of information which can all be inserted just by clicking to one of these buttons. You just hit this button here, and that gets inserted into your into the dashboard basically. So into the word editor basically, and you can select your list from here. You can select the different roles out here, and these are some custom fields that you have an option of entering here. You can enter a post if you want into the emails or broadcast that you're designing, or you can enter snippets here, email snippets. You can select a theme. There are a variety of theme here, and then you can either queue it, or you can this is the option of queuing, or you can send it once immediately which depending upon whichever way you want. And the best part is this, where you can send out these same emails multiple times depending upon the schedule that you set up here. So these are some options that are not available with other autoresponders, and it's a very handy feature if you want to use these options. At the same time, you also have an option of publishing this email as a post as well. So you can publish it as a post on your on your WordPress blog itself. So extremely handy features here. And it's very simple to go about doing all of this. There is not too much of technicalities involved. So, like for example, let's go and see how the autoresponder option works here. You can set up a lot of autoresponders here. Say you can set up a autoresponder here. You can schedule the interval. How do you want these intervals autoresponders to go out? Very simple option there. You can check the mailing list. You can create multiple mailing lists here. Let me show you how to do that. So this is a default list. You can create multiple lists. You can add new lists here. So very simple options here. Now let's get to the configuration option here. Now this is one of the most typical thing that you will have to do with IMSC Rapid Mailer, because you need to set up a lot of things here, which they explain very easily in their videos. It's very simple steps that are involved, but still you need to know what these configurations are. So you see some of these tabs out here, but let me tell you about one of these basic things. Now, in order to send emails using IMSC Rapid Mailer, you either have to use your local server. So the local server means if you're running it on a shared hosting, they basically offer you an option of sending out emails. They have SMTP option, so they let you send emails there. So you can either use a local server or an SMTP server. Now the SMTP server will depend. If you have an SMTP account where you can send emails using SMTP, you can use that server details here. You need to enter those information here. You see here, these are the SMTP information here. You will have to enter that and the username, password, and all of those information. But if you're using your local server, you will not have to do any of those, because there is nothing of that sort required. It can basically send emails using your local server. Now, once again, in local server, you have two options. You can either use the WordPress default cron job, or you can you can set up a cron in your hosting account. So now, once again, here what happens is, let me show you. This is the interval where you set up the interval. Now you see here the cron schedule out here. You can use the WordPress cron, or you can set up a server cron job. Now for the server cron job, you will have to go and enter this information into your hosting server, set up a cron job there, and it's only then that it is going to work. So setting up a cron job is extremely simple. I will show you how to go about doing that. It's very easy. It is also explained in their videos. But WordPress cron, you don't need to do anything. It is done in a very simple and easy way. So now that is how the local server works. But if you're using an SMTP server, you will have to get the SMTP details from the place where you're getting this SMTP sending option, and then insert all of that information into into these fields here in order for you to go and send these emails out. Now SMTP, I would recommend that you go with SendGrid, because SendGrid is probably one of the cheapest and most economical SMTP servers available. They charge you somewhere around about $9.95 in order to send about 40,000 emails in a month, and it is pretty cheap. But if you want to explore the option of Amazon SES, you can also go about doing that. That's also a very nice option and extremely low cost. So you will not have to worry about spending too much on sending emails and all. So these are some of the options that you have in order to go about sending emails using one of these servers. Now I'll show you how to set up a cron job in a minute. How to set up a cron job on a local server in a minute. Okay, so here is how to go about setting up a cron job in your hosting panel. I'm using HostGate, and I'll show you how to go about doing that. You can type cron here to see. Here is the option. You go to cron jobs, and what you do is in the configuration option in IMSC Rapid Mailer, you have this option of setting up a cron. I'll show you how to get Now you go to the server cron job here, and you can see here, this is basically the code that you need to use there. So you copy this here, and what you do is you go to the cron job option here. Now you see here I've already set the cron job, so I will delete it and I'll show you how to go about setting it up once again. So the frequency is something that you can decide. So you can either select a common setting here, but I would recommend that you go with setting up this cron job for about 5 minutes, because that is what they recommend. So if you see here, you have to create a cron job on your server to execute every 5 minutes with the following command. So what you do is you enter 5 here, and then you select every hour, every day, every month, and every weekday, and just copy and paste the code that you copied from there, and you click on add cron job, and that's it. Your cron job is added. So that is all that is there to adding a cron job on your server. If you want to use your server's cron job, or else you're free to use the WordPress cron, which basically runs every 2 minutes. So that is how you set up the configuration here, and you set up the set up IMSC Rapid Mailer to send out emails. So while IMSC Rapid Mailer has a lot of features, and it is extremely simple to go about configuring it, but the biggest challenge here is that I would not recommend that you use your local server to send out emails, because I've seen that the emails normally don't go timely, and it takes a lot of time for emails to be sent out. So I sent a broadcast out to almost about 2,500 subscribers of mine, and it took almost about 2 days for all of those emails to go out. And that's a lot of time to send out those emails if you are an internet marketer. So I would not recommend that you use your local server. But an SMTP server is a good option. You can go about maybe using Amazon SES or SendGrid if you really want to use IMSC Rapid Mailer with one of these SMTP servers. So that is the only challenge that I saw with IMSC Rapid Mailer. Otherwise, this plugin is extremely easy to install. Very handy little plugin, and gives you a lot of options if you want to run a self-hosted autoresponder. And best of all, that it's available at an extremely low cost. You can get about a 5-site license for about $47 or something. Which is a one-time payment, and the only cost that is involved is about $9.95 that you might want to pay to the SMTP server guys in order to use their sending service. So that is how it works, and it's a very handy little plugin. You might want to try it out. It's a useful plugin, and you would not want to rely on the autoresponders, because these days most of the autoresponders have very pathetic service. If recently autoresponders have been facing with a lot of challenge in terms of their uptimes, and this is something where you can do away with all of those problems and glitches that you normally face with autoresponder. So thank you for watching. I hope you liked the features, liked this demo that I showed about IMSC Rapid Mailer, and liked the quick review that I did about Rapid Mailer. You can go about commenting and letting me know what your thoughts are about this video by commenting in the comment box below. Thank you for watching.